Today on Kampai Guys, Bombay Sapphire, limited edition, English Estate.
Will it be an aristocratic estate? Or will it be a council estate?
Stay tuned to find out.
Bombay Sapphire is a brand of gin that was first launched in 1986 by English wine merchant IDV. In 1997, Bacardi purchased the brand. Its name originates from the popularity of gin in India during the British Raj, and sapphire refers to the violet blue star of Bombay, which was mined from Sri Lanka and is now on display at the Smithsonian Institution. Bombay Sapphire is marketed in a flat-sided sapphire-coloured bottle that bears a picture of Queen Elizabeth on the label.
Everything about the branding for this and the bottling just screams class and royalty. It's very iconic. I guess the blue glass is something instantly recognizable.
Yeah, I always thought that was very a distinct colour that really stands out. When you really think about it, it kind of looks like mouthwash.
It kind of does. I have a question though. Do you think having the little picture of the Queen on the bottle increases sales at all?
Maybe for people overseas.
Maybe.
I'm not sure British consumers go out their way to buy products with the Queen on them, particularly past Queen.
Yeah, I'd imagine they could care less.
Would you buy a bottle of whiskey if George Bush was on it?
I was thinking Obama. A bottle of bourbon with just Obama.
I think Abraham Lincoln. I would. That'd be pretty cool. Right.
That's pretty good. You could call it a Lincoln's Own.
Lincoln's Own.
Lincoln's Own. Well, how about Lincoln's Mash? It's pretty good.
What do you think about this? So this is the special limited edition English Estate. I picked this up in Heathrow Airport.
Okay.
I don't know if this is available in just regular stores or supermarkets. Probably liquor shops or offies, as we call them in England.
Offies.
But while I was in England, I didn't see it on sale anywhere else except the airport. But I don't think it's a duty-free item exclusively.
You can find Bombay Sapphire anywhere, basically.
Yeah.
It's a pretty common gin.
Even in convenience stores.
Yeah.
Especially half size. This actual bottle design is almost exactly the same as the usual one. I think the only difference is this kind of pattern around the label.
It kind of clashes with the original branding a bit. The original branding is very I don't know, imperial chic. I don't know what you would say. But, the floral design here is much more modern looking.
I guess the concept behind this limited edition gin is it's all the regular botanicals of Bombay Sapphire, plus 3 new botanicals added. Pennyroyal Mint, Rosehip, and Hazelnut.
Interesting. Hazelnut. I'm intrigued.
That was kind of the one that made me want to buy it.
Yeah.
Hazelnut in gin sounds very interesting.
Yeah, usually when you think gin, you think more floral, aromatic, infusions, not so much nutty. Right.
So the rosehip and the mint makes sense, but not necessarily the hazelnut.
Yeah.
And it's called English Estate. So are they going for additional garden botanicals? something to add, like a Britishness or an Englishness. As with the regular Bombay Sapphire, all of the botanicals are actually on the side of the bottle. Have you ever noticed that before?
I haven't, no. I've never purchased a bottle of Bombay Sapphire before. Alright, so today we'll be trying this gin out straight and on tonic, right?
We must go classic. Classic G&T on tonic. However, first, this dude's little brother.
Good lord, what is that?
This is a tiny bottle of Bombay Sapphire, the regular one.
It's like the mini-me version. Cool, alright.
So, just to compare and see if we can pick up these 3 additional botanicals, we're going to try out the original one first, check out some notes, straight and G&T, and then compare.
So we got gin classic and then new gin, right?
Bombay Sapphire Classic
Yeah.
and Council Estate. Aristocratic.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not Council Estate. Alright, so we have our Bombay Sapphire Classic poured out in, actually these are Japanese sake glasses, but
They kind of look like Japanese tea glasses you would get in a izakaya.
Actually, you're right. They are little tea glasses. Yeah, my mistake. They are.
Grandma's restaurant.
Yeah, these are quite old. I'm sure they were made in like the 1950s.
Well, I have some notes. These are from liquor.com. For the nose, they say, fresh lemony aroma with a little bit of musky Angelica showing through.
Angelica? What is Angelica?
No idea. Sounds like something that'd be in a Tim Burton movie or something.
That his awareness of what we call reality is radically underdeveloped.
Well, I guess let's see if we can get the lemony aroma.
Okay. Yeah, I can get the lemony notes.
It smells much more alcoholic than the Japanese gins.
I was thinking that too.
Has like a rubbing alcohol scent.
It doesn't really have much of a botanical scent at all to it. Like lemon scented, like table cleaner. I apologize.
Wonderful.
Yeah. I'm leaning closer towards Council Estate on this one.
Oh no. The palate. So, the most notable aspect of this gin is how it feels in your mouth. It hits the palate with a sweet tart flavour and an almost unctuous, slippery tongue coating texture that snaps to a close with a soft, drying juniper pepper spiciness. Come by.
That burns.
Yeah.
Can't say it's very delicious.
No.
It's not very good, is it?
It's the first time I think I've ever had Bombay Sapphire straight.
Me too.
Before.
Yeah. Honestly, it tastes pretty bottom shelf to me.
The original one is 47% alcohol, which is pretty high, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gin's usually around 40, I think.
Yeah.
But the English Estate we're going to try is 41%.
Lower. Okay.
Lower. Yeah.
It might end up being better than this.
Yeah. So for the finish, liquor.com say, the trademark juniper really only presents itself thoroughly at the end, after the liquid has left your mouth. It fills your senses with a fresh, softly piney note, as well as a prickly, drying zap of spicy heat.
I can understand the spicy heat. That description kind of feels like it's digging for gold when there's no gold there to be dug.
Okay, Alex, so here's the English Estate poured out neat.
Cool.
We do have a little bit of PR, if you want to hear it, from the website.
Before we get to that, I just wanted to point out something I just noticed.
Okay.
I think the cap on this one is really cool.
That's a cool cap, yeah.
Yeah, it's got like a little lip on the very top.
Okay, so this is Bombay Sapphire infused with a blend of pennyroyal mint, rosehip, and toasted hazelnuts. And this is inspired by Bombay Sapphire, the company, the distillery's home in the heart of the English countryside.
Sounds like PR.
They recommend enjoying this gin with freshly squeezed lemon juice, tonic, or ginger ale. Lots of ice and a sprig of mint to capture the true essence of the English countryside. This is crafted by their master distiller with botanicals sourced from the English countryside, and it's distilled through their unique vapor infusion process at the Loverstoke Mill Distillery in Hampshire. Just for the taste, they say bright citrus notes invigorated with mint create a vibrant gin of true English provenance. Bombay Sapphire English Estate is a London dry gin of true English origin that's made to be enjoyed creatively.
Creative. Take a bath in it and come out with like open sores on your skin.
Take it to the limit.
Get out of the bathtub like the lady from The Shining.
So finally, the delicate blend of botanicals enable endless possibilities when it comes to creativity in cocktails.
Okay, this smells much more like a gin than I'm used to.
Yeah.
This is way different.
It smells completely different, yeah. Kind of got that, like, sweet gin smell, right?
Yeah. Just overall, it smells more green and more, botanical.
Yeah.
It's very, very nice.
Goodbye.
But still pretty harsh, but at least it tastes.
Of something.
Yeah. Yeah.
It has flavour that the other one doesn't have, right?
Tastes more like an alcoholic drink and less like cleaning product.
I kind of get a bit of mintiness.
Me too. I do too, but I don't get any hazelnut. I get kind of like a tingliness in the tongue. It kind of tingles a bit.
Yeah, I'm getting that too.
Like the same way like Sancho pepper
yeah,
with a tingle.
Pepper tingle, yeah.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Yeah, I do think the reduction in alcohol strengths goes in its favour.
Mm-hmm.
So, is it aristocratic estate, council estate, or somewhere in between?
This one is definitely closer to the English garden. Congratulations, Bombay Sapphire. Alright, so first, the nose.
The nose of the tonic.
It smells quite nice.
Yep.
It's still very aromatic. So it kind of opens up in an interesting way. Like the mental image I get from this versus straight is like it's like a flowering plant going from like a bud to a bloom. This is one of the better smelling gins.
We've had, I think.
Yeah. Bottoms up. Wow! That's fantastic. Holy moly.
It's like very easy to drink, but it has like some really like nice flavour notes to it. I can see why they say like the sky's the limit with like possibilities to use this gin in cocktails maybe.
Even just as a like simple gin and tonic, it's fantastic. I would order this exclusively at a bar if I was like the gin and tonic person, And honestly, I find it much more drinkable than some of the other craft gins we've tried recently as well. It's more of like a one-time experience for a lot of those.
Experience.
Yeah.
Right? Not something that you'd order repeatedly, right?
Right.
Like in a bar, like you just said. So
I would put this one up there with
tasty. Sweet.
With the sweet for me, in terms of like everyday drinkability. I'd be kind of bummed out if they stopped producing this.
Replace the original one with this.
Nobody would miss it. Well, I can't say that. I'm sure it has fans.
Old ladies with no teeth.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope they continue this and they make it more widely available. What a roller coaster of an episode.
Do you want to give this Kampai score? I guess we don't have to Kampai score the original version. It's too like well known, right?
Yeah, we should focus on
This one.
this one.
Yeah.
The English Estate.
I think I'm like somewhere between like an 8 and a 9.
Me too.
on This.
I like it better than Roku, to be honest.
I like it better than Roku. I like Sui because of the price, I guess.
Yeah.
I like the Aichi craft gin.
I think the packaging is nice. Like it's very, I don't know, like the kind of packaging you would expect on like a single malt whiskey,
Yeah, yeah.
Like even the packaging is like textured.
High quality, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a gold paper
Yeah.
on the flowers.
Like
yeah.
all the floral design here is like, what would you say, embossed?
Embossed, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of feels like something you'd want to keep, right? You know?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Everything about this is very nice.
I feel like it's designed to like give as a gift to someone, like an omiyage, but you don't have to get it wrapped. You can just give it as a box because it almost looks like it's already wrapped. Right?
It
Maybe
does.
that's
Yeah.
what they're going for, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm curious to try this. And again, I apologize. I don't mean to offend your culture. But I want to try this on soda water.
Even they say drink it however you want. So
That's true, yeah. Okay. I'm sure this would be great on soda water too. I'm gonna have to go 9 on this.
I think that's fair.
Good job, Bombay Sapphire.
Kanpai guys, 8-star.
I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Thank you very much for tuning in for this episode of Kompai Guys. If you enjoyed this episode and you like what we do, please consider subscribing and hitting the little bell notification down below to keep up to date with all of our goings-ons.
Goings-ons.
Don't forget to check out our new podcast, which is available at the usual podcast places and right here on YouTube for the video version. Until next time,
So yeah.
see ya.